The level of tariff increases announced so far is significantly larger than anticipated, and the same is likely to be true of the economic effects.
Very unwelcome on this Monday afternoon.
A sea of red, as I've been saying all morning. The Dow now off 944 points. It's about...
I would fight for my own family. I took care of our economy like I would take care of my own company.
The execution has been a chaotic mess. That's not me saying it. That's Fox News talking about Trump's economic policies as the Dow dropped 900 points today. When even his TV cheerleaders are jumping ship, you know something serious is happening. From CEOs planning layoffs to Treasury bonds offering no safety net, this sell-off is different from others we've seen. I'll show you the 3 warning signs that suggest Orange Turd is steering us straight into recession territory, and why he's actually demanding policies that would make inflation worse. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Holy economic meltdown, Batman.
Very unwelcome on this Monday afternoon.
A sea of red, as I've been saying all morning. The Dow now off 944 points. It's about...
I took care of our economy like I would take care of my own company.
The Dow Jones took a nosedive that would make even the most hardened Wall Street bros reach for their Xanax. We're not talking about a little hiccup here. The market straight up plummeted over 900 points faster than Trump abandons his wives. And the timing? Not a coincidence, folks. This financial faceplant happened right after Orange Turd decided to wage war on Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell. Trump called him a major loser and demanded interest rate cuts like a toddler screaming for ice cream before dinner.
So what do you think it means for the economy now?
I think we're jumping into recession. You never just glide in. We're going into it right now.
For 4 straight years, I fought for American workers like I would fight for my own family.
Because apparently, being president doesn't mean understanding how independent financial institutions work. Wall Street is absolutely losing its collective mind right now, and for good reason. No president in modern history has ever attacked the Fed's independence with this level of aggression. It's like watching someone try to grab the steering wheel of a moving bus while screaming, "I know shortcuts." This kind of interference with the Fed isn't just unusual, it's downright dangerous for our economy. If there's one thing the market hates more than bad news, it's uncertainty. And Trump? He's basically a human magic 8-ball of economic chaos, except every answer is outlook not so good, or ask again after I tweet something crazy at 3 a.m.
I'll tell you what, more market turmoil while the president continues to attack journalists and the Fed chair before Trump implemented. He did this, but once bailed out as always. I mean, he's hell-bent on making America his 7th bankruptcy.
His random attacks on our financial institutions are sending investors running for the hills, or at least to their brokers to dump stocks faster than Trump dumps loyal staffers. What's really eye-popping about this crash is the historical context. This marks the 11th 1,000-point drop in Dow Jones history. Even more alarming? It's the 4th this month alone. That's about as normal as Trump speaking in complete, coherent sentences.
Then blaming said people he just attacked for the Dow plummeting over 1,000 points. This comes as Trump amped up attacks against the Fed chair last week, pushing Powell to lower interest rates to offset the inflationary impacts.
And here's where things get extra spicy. Normally, when stocks take a beating, investors flee to the safety of Treasury bonds. It's economics 101. When stocks go down, bonds go up. But that's not happening this time. Both stocks and bonds are tanking simultaneously, which is the financial equivalent of both your airbag and seatbelt failing during a car crash. The cognitive dissonance in Trump's economic demands is truly something to behold. On one hand, he's demanding Powell/interest rates. On the other hand, he's pushing tariffs that economists universally agree would spike inflation. It's like trying to lose weight while eating nothing but Big Macs and milkshakes.
Are you bringing up Signal again? I thought they gave that up 2 weeks ago.
There was a new report this weekend that he used it in a separate chat that included some family.
Meaning, for those who don't speak grifter, my economic policies are causing a recession, so can I please find someone else to blame?
These contradictory approaches can't coexist in any functioning economic strategy. The criticism isn't just coming from the usual suspects either. Even at Fox News, the network that typically treats Trump with kid gloves softer than his comb-over, commentators are jumping ship. One Fox pundit described Trump's economic approach as a chaotic mess, which might be the understatement of the century. When your own cheerleaders start booing from the sidelines, you know you fumbled badly. What's particularly concerning is what this Fox commentator revealed about conversations with business leaders.
It's all just the same old stuff from the video. That's an old one.
For not lowering interest rate. Quote, there can be a slowing of the economy unless Mr. Too Late, a major loser, lowers interest rates. The stock market started falling again today as Donald Trump continued attacks against the Federal Reserve Chair, Jerome Powell.
While talking to CEOs of companies that need these imports, the commentator learned that serious pain could be coming in the form of layoffs. And the kicker? The American people really haven't felt the pain of that yet. So basically, we're watching the economic equivalent of a slow-motion car crash, where we can see the impact coming, but haven't felt the whiplash. The market panic we're witnessing stems directly from fears that Trump will undermine the Fed's independence, something that has been sacred in American economics for decades. Powell's job is to make decisions based on economic data, not presidential tantrums.
The new administration is in the process of implementing substantial policy changes in 4 distinct areas, and their effects on the economy remain highly uncertain. As we learn more, we will continue to update our assessment.
If Trump manages to bully the Fed into submission, we could be looking at long-term economic damage that makes today's crash look like a minor speed bump. Look, folks, we're staring down the barrel of a recession, and it's not just market jitters anymore. The experts are saying it loud and clear. I think we're jumping into recession.
Trade, immigration, fiscal policy, and regulation. These policies are still evolving. The level of tariff increases announced so far is significantly larger than anticipated, and the same is likely to be true of the economic effects.
Orange turds, substantial policy changes in trade, immigration, fiscal policy, and regulation are creating an economic hurricane that nobody asked for. What's really terrifying is his attack on the Fed's independence. As one expert put it, if Chairman Powell can be fired by the President of the United States, it will crash the markets. That's not just bad for Wall Street, it's devastating for Main Street. Without an independent Fed, we're basically a 2-bit dictatorship. Is that really what making America great looks like?